Well, thank you, Corey. Well, it's time for Fitness Friday here on Everyday Iowa, and joining me is Joey Bowens from our Fitness Friday partner and sponsor. I can't talk today, Joey.
You're good. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Welcome. So today we're going to talk about something that I think a lot of people kind of stress about a little bit. Metabolism.
Metabolism, yeah. It changes throughout life with hormones and age and everything else. But there is a way and some tricks that you can do to keep that metabolism going strong.
Okay.
And the one thing I always explain about metabolism is that is the fire inside of you, right? That is burning the calories.
Okay.
So from a weight loss perspective, metabolism is really important. And you know, sometimes it takes a little while to get it going. But once you get it going, things in life is a lot easier. You can get away with a lot more things, enjoy a lot more things, and not have to be so strict with yourself once you get that process going.
Okay.
So I always explain metabolism as a campfire, okay? So when you're at a campfire, you have to throw a log in that fire every 3 or 4 hours to keep it going hot, right? Just like the metabolism inside you. You need to eat every 3 or 4 hours. The bigger we get that flame, the higher we get that flame, the hotter it gets burning, the more fuel you have to throw in that fire, right? And so a lot of people will hit plateaus in their journey or when they're trying to hit a goal or a workout strategy. And when they hit those plateaus, the first thought is, I should probably cut my calories back and not eat as much, right? That's just the way that we have been trained. But the reality of it is that if you got that metabolism going and you increase your workouts and stuff like that, you have to add more fuel to that fire to keep it going. So a lot of times my clients get nervous because they think, oh, I'm not losing weight, I need to drop my calories, and I actually increase them. And they're always surprised to see what happens, because once you stoke that fire, the weight just drops off like you wouldn't believe. So
I know that is a misconception, like, okay, I want to lose weight, so I need to cut calories. Like, it's that cut and dry, but it's not that cut and dry.
Yeah, because it is the same rules that apply for like my athletes, that like my football players in high school or college right now that are trying to put size on for the season. They have to eat every 3 or 4 hours too, and so everybody's always like, well, I don't want to get bigger, bulky, I'm not an athlete. It's not the same amount of calories, it's not the same amount of macros, you adjust accordingly. But the same as if, like for my athletes right now that are trying to put size and weight on, every 3 to 4 hours, keep their nitrogen levels elevated, and that's going to help the muscle mass maintain and grow.
Now, macros, you talk about those, because those do kind of have an effect on your metabolism.
Absolutely, absolutely they do. And so you're trying to find the balance of how many carbs you need versus protein versus fat. Now, when we're younger and we're more active, you know, on the field, playing sports, that sort of thing, you need more carbs. You have to have more carbs. And the macros are protein, carbs, and fats. But as we get older and we get less active and we are worried more about running the kids around and from here to there, that is when you probably need to back your carbs down. We don't need as many carbs, but it's harder to maintain muscle mass, and so you're going to increase your protein. And these are the kind of things that we teach you when you're doing a meal plan with Ekin Nutrition.
Because it does get harder as you get older. I mean, I've noticed it like at my age, you know, your metabolism just feels like it stops almost.
And so it's kind of a double whammy if you have hormone changes and all that, and then you have a nutrition issue as well. So if some stuff you can't control, but the things we can control, we really want to take advantage of that. And it's not that you have to be perfect, but definitely you want to be consistent with your eating. And when I say, you know, eating every 3 to 4 hours, 6 meals a day, that sounds very tedious. Sounds like a lot of work, right? So the goal here is to eat 3 solid meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then in between those meals you throw a little snack in there, a protein shake or granola bar, something like that, just to keep your metabolism
Not
going.
Lay's potato chips like my
Not
earrings.
potato chips.
Do you like
yes, I do love those.
Just for you, the Lay's potato chips earrings.
That was great.
So when you do work out and like you want to eat a little something before you work out, but it kind of makes you a little sick sometimes. So what should you eat right before you work out?
Okay, so a lot of people, the reason that happens is there's too much protein in your stomach. And so if you have more than 20 grams of protein in your stomach, your blood flow starts to go there to digest it, which starts to make you feel nauseous and upset. So even if you just get a couple bites, fruit is a really good thing to have there, a banana, an orange, something like that. And then what I tell my clients is to do half of a protein shake. So it's about 10 grams of protein, and then put that in the fridge, and then when you get home from your workout, go ahead and kill that as your post-workout. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and that you get your pre-workout and your post-workout right there.
Great. Now, one thing we want to talk about is you have an app that you actually kind of control all these things on. You can look. So tell everybody about your app.
Yes. So the app that we have when you come into our store and do your assessment, we create the meal plan for you, and then on your app, it's very simple. You just log your foods for me, and I automatically see that. all the time. The nice thing about this, again, when we're talking about how important it is to eat every 3 to 4 hours, you get reminders on your phone.
Yes.
So maybe
You do. Yeah, that's nice.
a half hour before you're supposed to eat, because we all get busy with work
Right.
and whatever, and that's probably, again, under eating. You forget to eat or you don't have time to eat, and so you get a little reminder on your phone that says, hey, don't forget your afternoon snack or your bedtime snack. Yeah.
And where can people find you and get more information?
We are at Coralville. We just opened up at the Iowa River Landing. We are right next to Homewood Suites down there. And you can call us at the store or go to our website, and someone will get back to you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we can schedule an appointment.
Great, yes.
Yep.
So, well, thank you so much. And we'll have
Absolutely.
another Fitness Friday here in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Another workout maybe?
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward
Workouts,
to it.
couple workouts.
All right.
Yep.
I'll make sure to eat the right thing right before.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.